Hey photographer, Jessica Whitaker here, and I am sharing with you my photography workflow, and it has taken me half the time now with the tools I'm about to share with you than in years past. Let's jump straight into it, and I want to thank my sponsor, Narrative, for making this free photography video possible. Step one in the workflow is importing the images onto my external hard drives. So I use two hard drives that I'll back up the files onto. These are the LaCie, I believe they're 4 terabyte. I love LaCie drives, but I also like the WD, my Passport. There's lots of options out there. The way that I do my file organization varies, but for photography clients, I will just create a new folder and I will have the name of the clients, a little description of what the shoot was, and then I'll have the date of the session. So for instance, I would have Mark and Joanna, May 14th maternity photo shoot, something like that, and then I'll just import in the raw files. Now gets to the part that is first exciting and then it becomes very boring. Can you guess what it is? It's culling your photos. Culling your photos simply means you are going through every image and selecting the ones that you want to bring over to edit. So I used to do this through Lightroom, and I'm sure many of you do it on Lightroom as well, and it takes a while for you to toggle through each image in the software, wait for it to load, and sort through. But now there is a software that's going to change the game for you, and it's called Narrative Select. So Select is a culling software that is free. You can use it without having to be connected to Wi-Fi, so it's great for culling on the airplane or in the car. It is intuitive. It uses smart tech. It is fast, and even if your computer is on the slower side, you are still going to be able to use this to its full potential. Okay, so you import your photos, and then it's gonna take like 10 seconds to do so. For me, I'll throw up a little example on the screen I love to share, which is importing 3,000 raw files from a R5 camera. So you're looking at about 40 megabytes each. I did overshoot on the session, but it's the perfect example for here. Imported, less than 10 seconds. Like, this is not sped up at all. Once they're imported, you are able to start culling with no wait time when you toggle between the images. There's a ton of smart tech image assessment tools that you are going to love, especially for my wedding photographers out there and family photographers. When you are doing giant groups of people and you have to zoom in on each face to make sure that everyone's eyes are open and looking at the camera, Narrative Select is able to recognize when somebody's eyes are blinking, but it's smart enough to know when someone's eyes are meant to be closed or looking down in a pose. Another tool that I love is the focus rating. So what you can actually do in the program is just filter through. So you can filter no image assessment warnings, and it's gonna pull up all the images that do not have errors. So the ones that are objectively good, and then you can cull from there. All you have to do once you've made your selections is click ship, and you will be able to direct it to Lightroom. This culling software is going to change your life. I know that's a bold statement, but it's the truth. You need to check it out, and it's totally free. So if you're interested in giving it a go, you can use it down below in the description box. Then I go into Lightroom and I make my edits. And I am debating about making an editing video at some point here on YouTube, so let me know if you'd like me to make that. Once I edit the photos, I'll do 2 versions of exporting it. I'll do a web size, which is usually around 1 megabyte, and then I'll do the full resolution size. So I bring the quality scale all the way up to 100 on Lightroom, and then that will be where you have about 20 to 25 megabyte files for my clients. When it comes to the web size images, I don't send those to the clients. I just will use those for my blog posts, which I'll talk about in a second. If I'm gonna be posting on Instagram, which I usually go into Canva and create my Instagram post, so I'll upload the gallery there, and then from Canva, I'll download it and put it into an Instagram planning app. And then what I'll do is with the blog posts, I really want these images to be a smaller size so that they load faster for the user who's viewing the images. But before we blog the images, we have to send them to our clients, right? So all you want to do is upload them to your preferred client gallery service, whether you're going to just send over a zip file or you're going to upload them to a traditional gallery website. You're going to want to send them off and send your clients an email, maybe ask for a testimonial or schedule out a testimonial request to go out within a week or so. so. Now when it comes to blogging, this is actually how I discovered Narrative, because they have a blogging software. So with Narrative Blog, I'm able to drag and drop all the photos around and arrange in a collage that I like, and then it's going to generate an HTML code that then I log into my Squarespace website and I go into my blog, and then I will be generated a code. I insert that code into the blog, and the code then creates the collage. But what's amazing is that it's not just one big image, it's all individual images. So then people can pin on Pinterest an individual image versus the big collage. It's such an easy workflow where now the majority of my time is simply spent editing the photos. If you're looking to join a kind, encouraging, and inclusive photography community, check out my free Build and Bloom group over on Facebook. This is the best place to ask questions regarding your specific business. So whether it's you need help drafting a response to a difficult client situation, or you want feedback on your photography website, Build and Bloom is the perfect place to do so. Be sure to hit subscribe so you're the first to know when new free tutorials for your photography business come out, and I will catch you over in my next video. Click right here to watch and learn. See you there.